So I'm here in Amsterdam today getting ready to go on board the AMAKristina, an incredibly beautiful river cruise vessel. We're going to be taking videos of the staterooms, the public space, and just kind of explaining to you what river cruising with AmaWaterways is all about. So come on board and join me. So now we're in the main lobby on board. It's an elegantly designed space. It's really beautiful, and it's where the passenger services area is. So this is where they're going to take care of anything related to money, anything related to the needs that you might have on board. So if you follow me over here, you've got the main elevator, my good friend Alex, guy, and then if you follow me up the stairs, what you're going to see is the spaces for two of the most important people on board. You have the cruise director, who is going to handle the entire passenger experience essentially on board the cruise, and then over here you'll have the hotel director, who takes care of all the hotel services, the rooms, dining, and things like that. So the library on board is an incredibly cozy space. You got the comfy couches here. It's a perfect reading area. They always have the newspapers, some books to choose from, and then I love the faux fireplaces. It's just a nice little touch that they have on board. As you follow me through here, what's behind this is the main lounge area. The main lounge on the AMAKristina is kind of the hub of all the activities. So you're gonna have the main bar behind me, lots of comfy seating areas to get together with friends and family, but it's where all the activities will kind of start or finish. For example, every evening you'll meet here and have a complimentary happy hour before dinner. That's a new feature on board AmaWaterways this year, 2018, and it will continue going forward. You can always order tapas at the bar. It's where they're going to do the educational lectures. It's also where they're going to do talk about the tours every single day as you come up. So if you follow me through here, a couple little signature items that Ama has in the lounge is they always have, they're very health conscious, so they always have like gemstone water here for that. Up front, you're going to have the gluten-free corner, so they usually have sandwiches, also sweets and things like that. So those of our customers who are gluten-free can partake as well. Behind that, you're going to see the main entertainment area. Right now, they just have a piano, but many times they'll bring acts on board while you're cruising as well. So they're just getting set up for tea time on board right now. But what I wanted to point out is in addition to all the comfy seating areas that are diverse, right? So you can fit 4, 5, 6, 7 people here. They also have the floor to ceiling windows, which is absolutely perfect for any of the scenic cruising that you're gonna do on board. So another feature in the main lounge is this eating area. So there's always some kind of food out here, whether it's just small snacks or they're setting up for tea time like they are now, or on embarkation day, sometimes they'll have some extra food and lunch if you're arriving a little later as well. So one other food option on board that's completely different that Ama does is in the lounge every single day, you can order tapas. So they're gonna have a menu here. Many times I know I'll come back from an excursion, dinner's not for a while, but I do want that snack, and this is the perfect choice for that. Follow it up with a cocktail at happy hour, and you've got an incredible river cruising experience. So one of the things they have on board the AMAKristina is the coffee corner. So this is always available 24/7. You can get cappuccino, espresso, Americanos, those kind of things. Also a full set of teas to choose from, fresh lemon, honey, sugar, all that jazz. So I'm gonna get my favorite thing on board, a cafe Americano. So as we come out of the main lounge, you have another great spot on the front part of the ship. So this is a perfect social gathering spot. It's a perfect place while you're doing some scenic cruising. The other thing that I really enjoy is because it's covered, you can step out, take a few pictures, and get back in. So it's wintertime currently, getting ready for the Christmas market season. And so you want to have that place where you can go that's completely sheltered, take the pictures, and then go right back into the warm and cozy main lounge. So I'm now currently on the top deck of the AMAKristina. What you'll see is that they've made a lot of intentional spaces on here to have intimate spaces to sit with friends. They've got tables up here, so if you want to bring a coffee, or this is an incredible place to sit when you're going through any of the scenic cruising like the Rhine Gorge or the Wachau Valley. As you move further back, you can see another seating area. This is a huge couch area. I love this because they put these super plush cushions and they put blankets out, and it's a really comfortable place to sit with your spouse or friends. If you've got a large group that's traveling together, it's absolutely perfect for that as well. So behind me is the bridge. Of course, it's on hydraulic, so it can go up and down as we cruise. Everything on board here can be flattened down to the deck. So follow me as we head back. So one of the signatures of an AmaWaterways twin balcony ship is the upper deck heated pool. I absolutely love this. When it's sunny and beautiful outside, there's no better place to be. If it's a little bit chilly, it's still a great place to be. And you can see at the very end, there actually are 4 bar stools, and it is a swim-up bar in addition to being a pool. What more do you need while cruising the Rhine? AmaWaterways is the perfect choice for those river cruisers who want to be a little more active. So as you can see behind me, they have bikes on all of their ships. They usually have at least 20 of them. Anytime you want, you just let the reception know. They'll get the bike ready for you. They'll get the seat adjusted, get your helmet ready, and so you can take it out into town. They also have bike tours in just about every port, along with hiking, and even some of the new ones are even more active than that. So as I move my way back on the top deck, I'm now on the walking track. So this is a great space if you want to exercise. It's also the perfect place to do all of the scenic cruising. So you can see they have a mix of tables and chairs. Even further back, they're going to have chairs with ottomans and a sunshade. So whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's a shaded environment, a sunny one, a nice comfy lounge at the front, the top deck of the AMAKristina is absolutely perfect for river cruising. So now we're in the back of the third deck where the chef's table is. This is a concept that's entirely unique to AmaWaterways, and I think it's an incredible one. So if you follow me through here, the first thing that you're gonna see when you walk in is a completely separate kitchen. So I'm gonna head all the way in here, but what you'll notice is that in addition to all the burners that they have and the 4 ovens that they have, cooktops here, this is a demonstration space as much as it is a kitchen. So it's great because you can watch them plate, you watch them prepare, so you get a full holistic experience of the chef's table when you're on board. So if you'll follow me out here, you can see one of the other stations here, of course, is the prep area, so they can do the coffee, tea, and everything else. And then the wine fridges are just behind there, keeping the wines at the perfect temperatures. All of the chef's table experiences are paired with wine intentionally. Okay? So as you walk in, you can see the largest table here, but the space itself seats, somewhere in the range of 26 to 30 passengers for dinner, but you can also utilize this as a great meeting space. So I've used this quite a few times for a lecture space or just getting a group of people together. But as you can see, beautiful panoramic windows behind me, a aesthetically beautiful space. It's the perfect place to have a meal on board the AMAKristina. So one of the new things that Ama did with the AMAKristina is a total redesign in how the elevator works. So if you'll follow me in here, you can see I'm on the lowest deck on the AMAKristina. So this is deck 1, and the elevator does go all the way down here. So on past designs, the elevator would go down to the restaurant area, but it wouldn't come all the way down to the bottom deck. So here you go. On this ship, what's super unique is that you can access every single deck except for the sun deck, because of course the elevator won't go up there. But if you have any mobility needs or things like that, this could be a super advantage to you while you're on board the AMAKristina. So we're in the gym on board the AMAKristina. A couple things that I wanted to point out: really nice high-end equipment and a diverse selection of equipment, and it's a large space for a river cruise ship. So for me personally, I really love that they've set the treadmill down into the ground. I have some clearance here myself, which is really, really nice. On board Ama, one of their signatures is they have a fitness host on board. So you're gonna find that of all the river cruise lines, this is the one that's most dedicated to sport and fitness. So if you follow me over here, you've got a cable system, and then you'll also see the AmaWaterways yoga mats. So your fitness instructor is gonna do yoga, do different kinds of activities throughout the river cruise. So one of the features on board the AMAKristina is the hair salon. So if you follow me in, what you'll see is that it looks just like a hair salon. Of course, you have the dryer, you got washer, you got the chair. So if you want to get a hair treatment done while you're on board, maybe get ready for that nice anniversary dinner, this would be the place to go. So one of my favorite rooms on board is the massage room. So if you follow me in here, what you can see is it's a large space. It's an incredibly comfortable massage table. They have a variety of treatments. It's perfect for getting off a long flight, which you usually do when you're on a European river cruise or after a tour. Certain times do fill up, so you want to make sure and reserve the exact times you want when you get on board. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the design of an AmaWaterways river cruise vessel. Rudy Schreiner is one of the co-owners and co-founders of AmaWaterways. He's also the chief engineer. And so what they've done is they've intentionally designed a ship that has a shallower draft so that they can get through with low water levels. And it's also lower than their competitors so that they can get under the bridges when waters are a little bit high. All the river cruise vessels in this class are exactly the same size. They're 443 feet, and that means that they can get through all of the locks on the Rhine, the Main-Danube Canal, and the Danube River as well. So in comparison, a Viking longship, which is the exact same size, they're gonna put 190 passengers, where AmaWaterways puts 156. That's an enormous difference of 34 passengers on a ship this size, so you can see how that would impact the experience. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour of the beautiful AMAKristina. We hope that you loved her as much as we did. If you're ready to book any of the cabins on this ship, another AmaWaterways vessel, or any river cruise for that matter, please reach out to Harr Travel and we'll be happy to take great care of you.